You know, people ask me all the time, well, what's Aikido? And for me, it is this complete reset of the world. The world outside the dojo is hard. And you come here and practice, you train, you sweat, you get connected to other people who you're in conflict with, and you resolve it in a way that is peaceful, joyful, strong. You train on both sides. You're the attacker, you're the person who resolves the conflict. It's just this magical, intense training. It makes you sweat. I really like it.
So I think there's a lot of pressure today to be productive and to win. Aikido is really nice in that there is no winning.
To me, it's a little bit like reaching out and accepting other people for what they are. And you have to do that in life, you have to do that on the mat, because everybody approaches it differently.
I really liked the collaborative intensity of it. Everybody was there for their own reason and was supportive of each other, but everybody was pushing each other.
It's really very clearly from the get-go a community and not just there to be a belt factory.
What Aikido's done for me is make me realize that falling down is not the end of the world. I've learned to love falling, it's a lot of fun, and as a healthcare provider who sees what happens to older adults who fall, I'm committed to maintaining my Aikido training so that I always feel safe falling down.
It's always challenging and it's always interesting, and you always learn something from everyone. And the other thing I always think about is that going to class always feels better than not going to class. If I have the choice between getting up and going to a morning class or sleeping in, I know I'll feel better if I just get up and go to class. There's never a time where it's, boy, do I really want to do that to myself? The answer is always yes. I will always want to do that to myself because it's always a positive experience.
For me, Aikido kind of fills a few different voids. Not being religious, I don't go to church, but I sort of see the dojos having something like that role. We have a lot of different kinds of people from different walks of life that I wouldn't maybe otherwise get to interact with on a regular basis. It's also a lot like a gym for me, except for I don't have the kind of fortitude, I guess, to go to a gym and to stick with it. With the community here, it's sort of people ask about me if I don't show up to class, and so it's a really great motivator to kind of stay with it. There's kind of a fun, cool element to it. It is a little bit like samurai LARPing. We get to dress up in costumes and we get to fly through the air, and that is enormous fun.
So many people ask the big questions like, what's my meaning in life? But I think the real question that we're all really wanting to ask is, what is the experience that I have when I feel the most alive? And that's really easy for me to answer. It's when I do Aikido that I feel most alive. When someone's coming at me with a sword, when I'm being flipped over someone's shoulders, you can't think about anything else. You are having a true experience of feeling and being alive. From the very first time that I saw Aikido, I loved the falling. I loved seeing people being flipped in the air, and then when I got to have that experience, I was like, that is the most amazing, fun thing you could possibly imagine. And in fact, I can say hands down, in terms of a physical activity, it is the second most amazing, fun thing you can ever do. Aikido is not for everyone. It's hard. It's a discipline. You come to the dojo when you don't feel like it. You work yourself out. You're an athlete. Your body gets sore. So it really is a commitment to a practice and a way of life. Maybe it's for you.